Look, my fellow Americans, the old expression, freedom is not free. It requires constant vigilance. From the very beginning, nothing has been guaranteed about democracy in America. Every generation has had to defend it.
Well, I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, Joe, but we are not a democracy. We never have been. In fact, we were not set up that way. The Founding Fathers did not like democracy. Why? Because democracy basically is mob rule. If the majority wants something, they take it, whether we like it or not. Democracy does not protect the minority. It only protects the majority, 99 versus 1, as opposed to the constitutional republic, which is what our Founding Fathers gave us. Constitutional republic protects the minority. It protects everyone's rights. In fact, it levels the playing field. Now, we do have some sort of democracy as in our voting system, but we have the Electoral College to make sure that we level the playing field. Otherwise, the major population centers like New York, Chicago, Houston, LA, San Francisco would decide the outcome of every election. The Electoral College levels that playing field a little bit and gives even the minority states, lesser populated states like, say, South Dakota, an equal voice in who becomes president of the United States. Ultimately, that is the goal, is to decide who's going to be the president to lead us in the next 4 years. The Democrats want this to become a democracy. Right now, we are no longer a constitutional republic. We are an oligarchy. Oligarchy is that the rich make the rules, but do not have to live by it. And we're on our way to a communist, socialist, third world banana republic, and we've seen that played out with the court cases against Trump. These are political prosecutions, political persecutions, and that is what a third world banana republic does. We do not have equal justice under the law. We do not have the Constitution as the rule of law anymore. We have an oligarchy where the rich make the rules but don't live by it. The First Amendment protects speech. It protects speech that we like, and especially speech that makes our blood boil. But we have to understand that there is limits to the First Amendment. And I know that the Democrats would have you believe that only Republicans are violating the First Amendment. Well, it's not true.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price.
You see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd, and you push back on them, and you tell them they're not welcome.
As opposed to what Trump said on January 6th.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
This week marked the 80th anniversary of D-Day, June 6, 1944. That was the day that the tide of World War II changed. That was the day that 130,000 troops stormed into the beaches in France, in Normandy. It started bright and early, right at dawn. And by the end of the day, we had taken the beach and pushed the Nazis back into France. And over the next year, it created this situation where the war finally ended. To mark that occasion, Joe Biden, our beloved president, went over there to address a crowd of people who were commemorating the 80th anniversary. Of course, it would not be a Biden appearance if there wasn't some controversy. Does it look like Biden is a toddler pooping his diaper? Wow. And if you like this presentation, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, where it's going to be broadcast on all the social media. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on TikTok. It's going to be on Rumble. It's going to be on X. It's going to be Instagram and Facebook. If you like the video, please share it. We want to get a following. We want to get the word out as much as we can. And hopefully you enjoyed this presentation. So talk to you later. Have a good one.